Take that, Brandon. Can't understand. Ladies and gentlemen, how the hell are you? Jeff Kiesel, Kiesel Guitars. And as you can see, we have the brand new, latest and greatest addition to the Aries family. This is the Titanium series, which features this amazing pickguard. Of course, it's still based off of the bolt-on Aries. And with the Titanium series, kind of the idea was to give people a really cool, mean look on an instrument. And we still do tops, we still do the fancy colors, but kind of the idea and the feeling is a lot of you guys are going to want solid colors, and just getting kind of back to that, almost like an 80s metal guitar, but still with the modern flair, modern features. Of course, you got that beautiful bevel. And these are only available with the pickguard with the bevel. So pickguard only, 24 fret only, no 22 fret, sorry guys. This one actually has a scalloped fingerboard, which is also now on the builder. You can get scalloped fingerboards on any of the Aries models, the Titanium, the standard Aries bolt-on, or the neck through Aries. So this is actually our first pickguard model with a Floyd Rose, so that's pretty cool. Of course, the scallop is something new. We also offer Fishman pickups in the 6 and 7 string non-multi-scale versions. You can see this guy, and then of course the rear on it. See the new ring inlays if you guys missed that announcement last week. Prices are the same as the regular Aries. So there's not a upcharge or a lower price for these. Grab the KRG one, I can barely reach these, jeez. Another one with Fishman's. Gotta love that. Just so classy looking and just mean at the same time. Just badass guitar. Gotta love that with the KRG logo on the headstock, the drop shadow. Of course, the blocks. The KPAs, the Kiesel Polarity Actives, are available. Just start on this side, I guess. Show the rest of these. Kind of show them all off. And for 6 string, we're doing fixed bridge hip shot, Kiesel trim, Floyd Rose, 25.5-inch scale only, dual humbuckers only, or you can add a center position. So there's no HSS, no SSS. That one's not going to change, guys. So if I've just kind of popped your cherry on that one, I'm sorry. But that's what we're doing on these. Look at this guy. Look at this Buckeye one. That red tortoise pick guard. Beautiful, beautiful guitar. 7 string is going to be available in 25.5-inch scale, fixed, trim, multi-scale, or if you want to go extended range, we'll do a 27-inch with a fixed bridge. Let's see here. Check this beast out. Multi-scale 8. This guy's got Kiesel Polarity Actives. So our first pickguard model in 8 string, so standard scale or multi-scale. So that's pretty cool. Polarities are available as well as our other pickups. We're not doing any Fishmans on 8s. The reason why is the soap bars are so wide, it would break through the pickguard. So we actually can't put them in. So it's not we didn't want to do it, we just really can't. It's like knock them into each other. And the last one, of course, you got to have a Cali burst. Look at that 7 multi. So the 8 is available and the 7 is available as a multi-scale. The 6 is not. So the 6 is going to be just standard scale, 25.5 inch only. Why don't we open it up for some of your guys' questions and see what you guys and gals want to know. What can I answer about the brand new Aries model? And it is available on the builder. You can order yours right now. You could be one of the first people to throw down and get one of these Titanium Series guitars.
Dominic's asking, absolutely sick. Are any of these builds going to be available to purchase?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to put a pin in that one. Or if you want to throw down, I mean, you can always call and say, say which one you want, and we could see if we could part with it just yet.
Not the yellow one.
Not the yellow one. I mean, so I put all these builds in. So I am like so stoked on this. Royal Ebony headstock, raw tone finish, or not Royal Ebony, Ebony headstock, Ebony fretboard, scalloped, the yellow, with the gold hardware. I mean, look at that thing. That is so hot. And this is a project that's been in the works now. What did I show you guys this? How long ago, Jesse? Brandon, what do you think?
It was a while ago now.
3 years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
My guess was 2.5. But
Yeah.
Maybe like more like 3.
Yeah, I think it's been about 3 because, the whole COVID timeline and stuff. So it's been about that amount of time. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while. And now's the time. So here we are. We're in the sign of the Aries. So I wanted to give you guys a new model.
Why would I want scallops on my fretboard? This is a guitar company, not a fishing boat. SMH.
Nice. So scalloped fretboards are a really big thing from back in the 80s. A lot of shredders. I'm guessing you're not a shredder. You probably don't shred. That's probably why you don't know what that is. So keep fishing, buddy.
Does it come in a neck through or bolt-on only?
Bolt-on only.
We have a ton of happy birthdays, just to let you know.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Stoked to be spending my birthday with the extended Kiesel family here.
Let's see.
It's not the big 5-0 as Savannah thought the other day. She was like, dang, you're 50? I am not 50. She said, though, I didn't look a day over 48. So that made me feel equally as shitty, seeing as I'm only 43. Thanks, Savannah.
Why no HSS? Is it to further distinguish the model from the Delos?
No, it's what I felt like I wanted to offer on this model. I built the model thinking about the metal, progressive metal shredder player, and I wasn't thinking HSS was going to be popular, so I'm not offering it in HSS. It's going to be HH or HSH only.
Christian is asking, any chance of being able to scallop a Becker now?
No plans to offer that. Right now it's Aries models only. Will that change in the future? It depends on how orders go. But Aries, any Aries you can get scalloped. Exceptions would be left-handed on multi-scale. We're not going to program that in. So, and then also with scalloping, we don't offer any inlay options. Then it does make the guitar no return at all. It is your guitar.
We got Albert saying, dang, double dang.
What up, dude? Hopefully we're going to ship 20 today. Dang.
Mike is asking, hey Jeff, will Evertune be an option on these new models?
No plans for that, no.
Can you get a deck pickup delete?
No plans for that.
William is asking, can I put a piezo system on it?
No piezo. Nope, it's not enough room, where the pick guard is and the control area. And it really kind of gets away from what the purpose of this model is. The purpose of this model is more aimed at the shredder. And I don't know that the acoustic output is going to be used heavily in that type of person's arsenal.
Is this a limited run at all, or do I have time to save my money to afford it?
This is not limited. This is a new addition to the Aries lineup.
Auber is asking, nice update. How much is the scalloped fretboard, and is it the last 4 frets or the complete board?
It'd be the complete board only, and it's a $400 charge for a scalloped fingerboard.
I have a question from our own Jeremy. Is the scalloped available with different radius options?
It is, and also with Jeremy, it's only available on ebony, black ebony, royal ebony, bird's eye maple, and flame maple. No roasted, no zebra wood. We can do rosewood also. We can do rosewood. No purple heart. So to recap that, the ebonies are fine. I'll probably stay away from pale moon. I think we should limit pale moon on that one. So we'll do regular ebony, black ebony, royal ebony, bird's eye maple, flame maple, and rosewood. Those 6 fingerboard woods are eligible for scalloping. No inlay options.
Will you guys get ebony or black limba pickguards?
No plans for wood pickguards. You can get white, black, white pearl, or red tortoise.
Scott is asking, is the pickguard on the white one something unique or a normal red tortoise? It looks more shimmery.
Normal red tortoise, there's nothing unique about it. It might just be the camera angle or the lighting. But that guitar is just catching my eye. I love the way it looks. Just so badass. Look at that thing. I could see, man, one of my heroes playing this. I think you guys know what hero I'm talking about. 8-string white. Oof. Damn. I could totally see that.
I missed the beginning. Is there a Floyd option?
What is the model name of the one in yellow?
Well, they're all Aries Titanium series. So there's no like model name to fit exactly what options are going on that. That's not how Kiesel works. We have the model, and then you option it out the exact way you want it. So in a way, we give you the ability to get your very own signature model, basically.
Except for the one over there.
What?
That's not a titanium.
It's not. I thought they couldn't see it on camera.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Glad it's up there. Add to the confusion.
What is your cheapest guitar?
We don't sell any cheap guitars. Our least expensive guitar here is $13.49. Keep in mind, at $13.49, you're getting a case, stainless steel frets, carbon fiber rods in the neck, quarter sawn neck that's been thermo treated. You could take the guitar and tour around the world and not have an issue with it. So all pro level, artist level instruments, nothing below that. So you'll have these companies, they'll say like pro level, artist level. They'll have some fancy name to basically say it's worthy of touring. And at that point, they're like $3,000 and up. So at $13.49 and up, it's pretty crazy. And we'll see how long we can hold these prices down. I do have a price increase coming July. As you guys have seen, everybody in this industry and other industries having to raise prices as costs continue to skyrocket up. And so we will have an increase coming.
Tanner's asking, can you get all different types of tops on this one?
Yes, you can, Tanner. This model is available on the builder as well. So you guys can actually go over there and build them up. So we're not limiting the tops. We realize that the pickguard obviously limits the visibility, but you could still load it up the way you want. We're not doing a pickguard delete because at that point it's a regular Aries. So if you don't want the pickguard, then you're just getting a standard Aries.
Are 22 frets available?
They are not, no. Chambered bodies are also not available. There was a few other things too that I'm sure I'll think of right as we end the live. But the builder it should be 100% as far as the configurations that are available. Left-handed is available for this model. Can't think of anything else to add to that.
Dominic's asking, is the 510 bridge available on this one?
The 510 is not. No, the bridges available are going to be the hip shot fix, the Kiesel trim. On 6-string, you can get a Floyd. That would be the only one you can get a Floyd on. 7 string is available as a multi-scale, as well as 8 string as a multi-scale. 6 is not. And then on the 8 string, we do not have a trem system, just fixed or multi-scale.
Here we go. We got. Are you planning to get or to put a Floyd Rose option on the 7-string versions of all your models?
Nope, we actually discontinued those due to low sales, and the tuning stability is not near as good as the Kiesel trim, so we decided not to offer those. We have not offered a Floyd on a 7 in 5 years now, probably, so I have no plans to ever bring that back.
Scott is asking, can a third knob be added for the traditional style controls?
No, it can't. No.
When is the Kiesel base builder gonna be released?
It was released last week. Are you under a rock or what? Click that website, man.
Sean is asking, if I wanted Fishmans, could I get them in white?
We don't offer them in white, but we have the option of sending your own pickups in. So absolutely, if you provided them.
How can I try one before I buy it?
You can't. We sell direct, and that's how we keep the prices affordable, is by being direct, not selling to a distributor who marks it up, sells it to a dealer who marks it up, who finally sells it to you. So what we have is a 10-day trial period. You order a guitar from us, buy one in stock. As long as it doesn't have options, such as like a scalloped fretboard, that make it no return, try it for 10 days. If you don't love it, return it. Full refund. Minus shipping, of course. You're going to lose your shipping to you, and then whatever it costs to return it, you will lose shipping. But other than that, it's risk-free.
Scott is asking, are they front routed or do they still have a rear control cavity?
There you go.
Is there a reason the bridge pickup is so far forward on that 8 string?
So far forward. It's in the spot we always put it.
Albert is asking, any special care for a walnut neck?
No, nothing special. I mean, walnut's a very resilient wood. It holds up really well. And, the only thing I say is anytime you're done playing your guitar, have an old white t-shirt or a band shirt or something and just wipe the back of the neck, wipe your strings and fretboard down. Just take 30 seconds to do it when you're done playing, and things are going to last a lot longer.
Is the third? Oh, I just read that one. Any plans to add different hardware color options when selecting an Evertune?
No plans on that. Evertune's black only.
Jeff is asking, are satin black pickguards possible?
Maybe down the road, not right now, but you never know what the future holds. The only way to get a satin black pickguard is on a DD4, the Dustin Davidson signature model. But other than that, we don't offer black satin pickguards.
I know this is off subject, but will you guys ever do a kit again?
No, we won't do a kit again. Yeah, I don't want to say never, but I don't see us ever doing a kit again. That's not what we are. We're not Warmoth. We're a high-end custom guitar manufacturer, and to build a kit and, to have it so that someone else builds it and then they call because they don't know how to assemble a guitar. I'm not saying whoever asked the question is that way, but about 75% of the people that buy the kits really didn't know how to assemble them, and then they're on the phone with us for 3, 4, 5 hours over the course of 2 weeks because they don't know what they're doing. And it's like, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to sell parts. We're here to sell high-end guitars and send them out playing perfect, and not trying to be your tech advice over the phone. So it just got too hard to do that.
Matthew's asking, what neck profile is on the yellow one? I want to buy it.
I don't remember what I put on it, but more than likely a thin would be a 14 radius. And then, of course, the scalloping. But it should have a thin. I don't see the tag on it anymore. But Brandon, do you remember if it had a thin on there?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
What's more expensive, a Kiesel or a year's worth of gas?
Oh, it depends on what kind of car you drive. Depends on what Kiesel you're talking about.
Robert's asking, can I get a 14-inch radius neck on the Retro Solo?
You can. It would make it no return because, that's something that's going to be harder for us to resell. So you could call my guys to place an order for an RS with the 14, and it'd be yours to keep.
Can you do a bevel delete on this Aries?
You cannot. No, because then at that point it's a regular Aries. And we wouldn't have a modified pickguard with a thinner or a wider upper horn, because if this went away, this would look really weird if that's the full width. That would look very out of place, and I'm not going to have two different pickguards. The model is really aimed at more of that, like kind of like an 80s throwback, bright colors, shred. It's aimed at the shredder. It's what we're really going for with this guitar.
Ken is asking, sorry I joined late. What are the pickup options on this?
HH or HSH are the pickup options.
Is there any way to get a 9 or 10 string custom on any Kiesel?
We offer a 9-string on the standard Aries model, but no plans to do a 10. And no plans right now to add 9s to any other lineup, including this one. This is not available in a 9.
John is asking, will they all have thinner neck profiles?
No, that is something that you can add, because really with shred guitar, it doesn't mean you have to have a thin neck to shred on guitar. So, there's plenty of people that play with thick neck guitars. I mean, you look at Andy James with this really high action, and he uses standard neck profiles, and that dude is a shredder. He does not want a super thin neck, and, doesn't want low action. So, it's really kind of more of the look of the guitar, I guess, is kind of what we're catering to on this particular launch, the series.
What is the price?
Price point matches the current Aries, so starting at $13.99 and going up from there, depending on string count, bridge, and configuration.
Do you foresee Richlight headstock overlays? And is Richlight a popular option so far?
Richlight has been okay. So far, it's not been like setting the world on fire or anything. I don't see offering the headstock overlays. Main reason is the thickness they sell it to me in is 0.3 of an inch, so over a 1/4 inch thick. So I'm getting this block that's really thick, and then I have to shave it down to make a headstock overlay. I asked them for thinner, they won't supply it. So I don't see spending all the man hours to cut that down to thin it out. I'm starting with something 3/10 thick, and then I'm just going to cut it down. I don't see the point.
Just a fast review. I got my Aries a couple months ago. It's amazing and best playing guitar I own. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Let's see. Guy is asking, is Rad Ash basically like a denim ash treatment?
Similar, yeah. Yeah, very similar.
How would you compare and contrast this to the Delos?
Well, the Delos is really aimed at a different player. Obviously with the Delos, a lot of people that are buying it is HSS. A lot of people are getting like a 510, trim system, or they're going with even a fixed bridge. And, you just look at the Delos, and guys are getting 10-inch fretboard radiuses, thicker necks, roasted necks, and they're going for that classic, Strat style sound. That's not what this guitar is aimed at. We don't even offer that pickup configuration on this guitar. Which, another thing too, we got to take probably at least the R10 off of it. We shouldn't do an R10 on it. It doesn't make sense to have an R10 on it. Maybe not even an R12. Maybe R12 could be call-in. R10 and R12 could just be call-in only. So let's just go 14 and 20 on radius options. That was one thing I missed when I looked over the list of options.
If you get a tortoise shell pickguard, do you get a matching
Truss
back
rod?
plate?
No, but you can. Well, these guys don't have back plates, but you can get the optional truss rod cover if you want.
Jonathan's asking, can you get roasted alder or roasted ash bodies on the new Aries?
You can. Those are not on the builder on any model, so you'd have to call in for that.
What are the different color options for the pickguards?
You got white, black, white pearl, or red tortoise. Basically, you should have an example of all of them right here. Maybe not a white one. We didn't do a white one. So white is the only one missing.
Adam is asking, what is your favorite guitar you make?
You know, I mean, I love the K series to death, but it's got to be the Aries. You know, I mean, the Aries is so versatile and yet more versatility, right? So, I'd say it's the Aries. You know, it's affordable, and I don't mean affordable for everybody, but for what you're getting, it is so affordable. I mean, that's not an argument anybody could have for American made, the high quality, the effort that's put in, and the product that's put out by us. It's mind blowing. At $13.99 as a base price for an Aries it's untouchable from anybody. You know, yes, there's some overseas companies that make some good stuff, you know, in a similar price point, but it's not to this level of quality. It isn't, or obviously custom. You know, it's not customizable. So, yeah.
Is purple lavender solid color still available as standard option? I remember it used to be around 2020, but it's not on the builder.
I thought we saw lavender metallic in the metallic colors. Thought we still had it.
We should.
Yeah, we should. Maybe there's something he's got an option on it doesn't allow metallic. I don't know. Should be on the builder still.
Frankie's saying, I really want to see that April Fool's guitar.
Yeah, that was really cool. The guys came up with that. I didn't even see it until, what was it, yesterday you guys showed it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not on social media much. You know, sometimes I'll hop on the Kiesel account and post some stuff. I took my account down. I just temporarily disabled it. So I don't spend any time on social media anymore. So, you know, I got to see it for the first time yesterday. I thought that was actually really cool. It was neat looking.
Here's a review. Just got my Zeus acoustic a week ago. Now all my other guitars feel cheap. Can't wait to get another Kiesel.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. You know, you guys, when you say stuff like that, I mean, it not only, you know, makes us feel good too, but it shows the other people that are watching these lives that maybe have not played one of these guitars yet and are dying to play one. And I get it. You're uncomfortable. You're like, I have to send my money away, you know, my hard-earned money away, and I don't even get to try the guitar before I get it. I totally understand. But like, look at car buying experiences. Look at all of the experiences in life anymore. A lot of things you're not even going to the place to try anymore. You're trying it at home. So give us a try. Worst case scenario, yes, you lose your shipping, which is about $35 on a guitar and probably about $35 to get it back. So I know $70 is a lot of money to lose. That's kind of your worst case scenario. Your best case is, oh my God, these guitars are amazing. And look at the price point. Wow. So, I mean, that's your best case scenario. So give us a shot if you haven't.
Robert's asking, hey Jeff, what are the wait times currently?
So we're at 18 to 22 weeks. We have been making great progress. We had another great week last week. We shipped out about 92 last week. The week prior was 100. The week prior to that was 102. So we've been doing really good. And we'll see what this week brings. I'm hoping if this week brings us another, you know, mid to upper 90s, even into the hundreds, we could possibly go down another 2 weeks on our build times. So we're at 18 to 22 right now. We were 20 to 24. So that's a pretty hefty increase or decrease in wait time. And hopefully we can continue to do that. Obviously, it is tax return time, so it is our busy season. This is when a lot of people drop money. You know, they've got their tax return. Hopefully you're getting money back and not paying. And drop it on a Kiesel. Order your guitar. You know, now is a good time to buy. It's before the price increase in July. You know, we got a brand new model, so maybe it's one of these.
Are you still able to do roasted maple necks with the reverse pointed headstock?
We actually don't offer roasted necks with a angled headstock at all, reversed or regular. It's not something we offer. And the reason being is when we add on, we have to add on this extra area. We don't want the roasting to be different colors. So that's the only reason. We have no way of taking and matching it 100% perfect, and we just don't want to disappoint somebody and then end up getting roasted ourselves online.
Joe Brooks says, any birthday promos going on? What about $43 off a Kiesel?
Dang, look at that, man.
Well, 5-piece black limba / maple neck be a good choice for ash body?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a black limba neck fan myself. The reason why is it has more of an open grain feel, so I just don't care for them. A lot of people like them. I prefer walnut and maple necks myself, but it's a great look, and it's not a problem as far as weight balance, if that's why you're asking.
Matthew's asking, can we add a Sustainiac with a no charge option?
No, we don't offer Sustainiacs, and if we did, it would probably be more like a $250 or a $300 option, but we don't offer those.
Is the Floyd Rose on the builder?
Floyd Rose should be on the builder for the 6 string for this model.
Andrew's asking, hey Jeff, what inlay shapes are available on this model?
All of the normal inlay shapes are available on it.
Is it possible to get a custom photo or image onto any Kiesel?
It is not, no. And a lot of that, there's 2 reasons. One, we'd have to have the printing press to be able to print right on the top of the guitar. The second one is, who owns that image? What does that image represent? Is it something we can get in trouble for? Like, let's say, for example, you guys all know I'm a Star Wars fan. I'd love to put Star Wars stuff on guitars. Disney would sue my ass, right? Yeah, I own the Vader name, the Solo name, the Leia name. I own those names for these guitars. They can't do anything about it. But if I start putting like Chewbacca on a guitar, you bet Disney's going to sue me, because I can't put that image on there, sell it to you for a profit. They want their money. They want their royalties, which I don't blame them. They own that. It'd be like someone making Kiesel merch or a Kiesel branded, instrument and then reselling it. I'm going to sue them too because, well, hey, that's my image and my likeness. You can't use that. So I get where they're coming from. So as much as I would love to be able to do that for you guys, it's just not something I can do.
Jim is asking, did Kiesel drop the Synchrony card?
No, we still have the Kiesel card.
This is going to be our last question. I guess what's different about this?
So that's a good question. So really the difference between a regular Aries and this new Aries, the Titanium series, is just going to be the pickguard. Obviously, it's not rear mounted controls. It's pickguard mounted. And that's going to be your big difference right there. So it just gives a totally different look, a totally different vibe. And I know there's a market because every day we're getting people asking for this guitar. And so that's why we decided to do it. There are some limitations on this versus the regular Aries. Probably your biggest limitations are going to be pickup configuration, right? You can do 2 humbuckers, or you can add a single coil pickup in the middle of those 2 humbuckers. So the very traditional shred style guitar, and then you also have no 22 fret option. You have no multi-scale on a 6. What else would there be? No acoustic output. That's not an option on these. And then I think the Fishmans are about the same, I guess, because we can only do them on 6 and 7 anyway. So we also offer the Fishmans on these. So if you guys have any questions that I didn't quite get to, I'm sorry about that. I appreciate you guys watching and following. If you dig the model, share it with somebody. Maybe share it with a few players that would like the model. And if you have questions, as always, call my guys. Use that builder, build up something cool, and hit that buy button. I'm out. We'll see you.